Hello and welcome to Healy Horizon. I'm your host Martina Kling and I'm very happy that you decided to join today on the journey towards longevity and fulfillment. Some of you may know that we celebrate several seasons in Healy this year, and I want to take a moment before we begin to officially welcome you all to the new season of growth. Really a lot is happening and growing at Healy this quarter, and we are just few days ahead of several product launches happening end of April, and it is such an exciting time in our community. And being part of this community means that we are all striving to improve. Whether it be in our personal lives, professional lives, spiritual lives or anything else. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this new season of opportunity and new product launches can offer each of us. Today we are going to be focusing on inner strength. And we all know that in order to grow, we need the inner strength to push ourselves to the limits we never thought possible. So before our time is up today, I want you to think of one thing that gives you strength in your daily life. It doesn't have to be big. Very often it's really small things that push us forward, but I hope only thinking about it already helps you realize how strong you really are. Our episode today is also very strong, I would say, in terms of great speakers that we are having with us. Starting off, we will welcome a very inspiring speaker, an actual Olympic athlete, yes, you heard right, from Austria, Chiara Mair, and later on we will hear from Anja Lanfer, an independent Healy World member with executive director ranking with the most incredible tips to share with you. And as always, make sure you stick around for the giveaway. There is an exciting twist on the entry today that will make it easier for you to participate and join in. Plus, there are plenty of other surprises around the corner, so without further ado, let's kick this off. I'm honored to introduce world-renowned alpine skier and former Olympic competitor for Team Austria, Chiara Mair. Chiara, born in Innsbruck, Austria, has transformed her life to focus on health, healing and being aligned, and has helped others along the way through horse therapy. Chiara, first of all, we are so happy to have you in our studio, and honestly, I personally cannot wait to hear more about how holistic wellness has impacted your version of fitness as a professional athlete.
Hello Healy World, I'm so excited to be here today and to get a few minutes to speak to you. I'm also very honored and feel very blessed to be part of the Healy Horizon this month. I hope I can show you some interesting insights into my daily life, into my story, and into my experiences with Healy. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Chiara Mair. I'm from Austria, and many of you may know me as a professional ski racer. I do compete in World Cups. I have several good results in World Cup and top 10, and I've been a professional skier my whole life. So my whole life evolved around being strong, having inner strength and doing competitions. In the last few years, I also discovered another job or opportunity for me, which I do as well now. It's energy and spiritual healing with humans and animals, and also horse therapy. So it's quite interesting story about my life. But let me tell you something about inner strength first, because this has been a big part of my professional life and shaped my personality into the human I am today. So I've always struggled in skiing with inner strength or mental aspects, because the only thing people want to see is performance, like physical performance. But I knew there was more going on than just being physically strong. So I always was looking for ways to find my inner strength, did some trainings, did some therapies. But in the end, I discovered I can only create inner strength for myself and with myself. So in the end, I found my own unique ways with different things like supportive devices like Healy or meditation or affirmations or stuff to create my inner strength. And that has really, really helped me a lot with skiing because, as I said, people or sponsors only want physical performance on the hill, but it's not only about the physical part, it's also the mental part and the strength you have inside your brain, your body, and your energetic field. So I also did, compared to other athletes, I did a lot of energy work, healing work, and many different kind of therapies and stuff that do not involve the physical body, but more the energetic field, the spiritual field, and the harmony in my mind, body, and soul. So that has helped me a lot, and it has become a routine, especially when I got nervous in moments like when being on the start or having exhausting training. So that became my helpful routine. And also Healy, of course, has helped me a lot there, because when you're lost in your mind and just too nervous, it's good to have something that calms you down and supports you. And if there would be one advice I could give the young me or young ski racers or athletes or also normal people, I would say it's so important that you create a good place for your body and mind, that you create a place that is strong, that is happy, that is healthy, that can really support you with strength and harmony inside of yourself. So inner strength for me means being there for myself and knowing what I want, knowing what I need, and also looking after myself, because no one else can do work for you, can do sports for you, can do your healing. So inner strength is really about oneself and your unique journey, and not about the outside world or whatever is going on in the outside world, because that is mostly just distracting. My journey with Healy started in a very interesting way, because I was struggling with skiing and injuries, so I was doing physical therapy and nothing really helped. So I always knew there was something else, and I discovered a therapist that did frequencies healing and bioenergetic field healing and harmonizing it. And that has helped me so much in my career and also in my life. I felt so much better, healthier, happier, and just more harmonized and aligned, which made me a better athlete, a better person, and all of that. But I was always kind of sad that I can't have this device with me when I'm traveling or out there in the world. I always need to go somewhere. So when I started doing my horse therapy and energetic and spiritual therapy, I came across people that told me about the Healy. And I was like, wow, this is what I was looking for my whole life. And they were so kind and let me try theirs for several months. And I was so amazed by it that I wanted my own one, because I wanted to have it with me every day. So luckily, I have my own one now. And I can't imagine a day in my life without it anymore, because it has helped me so much in sports, in life, with my work with animals and humans in energetic and spiritual ways. And also when I'm a bit stuck, when you are just feeling something is not wrong with your body, but also not right, you're just feeling weird, then I always use the Healy, and the Healy has always the best answers. Sometimes they are completely different to what I assumed would be going on with me or what I would need. But in the end, it has always helped me, and there's not a day in my life anymore, not in sports, not in my work with humans and animals, where I start my day without the Healy. So I always have it with me, and I have the best stories and the best outcomes created by Healy. So yeah, I'm very happy this device exists. It was love at first sight, and it's just, yeah, the best thing ever. I feel so harmonized, and my bioenergetic field feels so good, and I feel aligned, I feel strong, I feel mentally strong, I feel my inner strength coming through the more I'm in peace with myself and aligned with my body, and everything is just easier with Healy. That's what I always say. If someone asks me, can you tell me something about Healy? I say, well, makes your life easier. And then I start to explain what it is. So yeah, frequency therapy and bioenergetic field is such an important thing, and I wouldn't want to miss it anymore. Yeah, that's my short story about my life, how I use Healy, my experiences, some insights. I hope it helped you. I hope you found it interesting, and thank you again for having me, Healy. It was very nice. I hope I'll be part of it again. And yeah, have some amazing months and years with Healy. Be happy, feel well, and feel harmonized and energized. Thank you, Healy, for having me. Bye.
Chiara, your story is such an inspiration. It was really incredible to hear more about your outlooks on health and on wellness. Thank you for coming to this episode, and sharing a bit about your life. I am sure it was not only very motivational for me personally, but also for our viewers as well. So for those of you in the audience, let's share in the chat what was your favorite part of Chiara's story. In the meantime, it's time for the giveaway. We love to celebrate, you all know that, and what a better reason than welcoming the brand new season of growth. To celebrate this new season and we can accomplish, and all we can accomplish, we have not one, not two, but 4 prizes that you have the chance to win today. We are going to do things a little differently today though, and for the first time you will have 2 chances to enter. Once for a chance to win the first 2 prizes, and then again for the second 2 prizes. For our first set of giveaway gifts, we have some amazing prizes to offer. First, a Healy Professional edition or an exclusively made Healy hoodie. I have one of those, and let me tell you, they're super, super comfortable. So to win one of these, write in the comments and tell us what you are most excited about working on, whether personally or professionally, in this new season of growth. For our second 2 prizes, you have the chance to take home a Healy yoga mat, custom-made for improving your alignment during practices, or you will have another chance to win one of these awesome hoodies. Just let us know in the chat what makes you feel strong. It could be, I don't know, for example, working out, standing up for yourself, or maybe also some of our Healy programs. So we cannot wait to see what gives our community strength. And remember, if you enter both times, your chances of winning one of the prizes will be even better. We'll reach out to the 4 winners of our giveaway prizes after the show, and I can only say good luck and prepare to type your answers. Ready, set, and go. Next up, we have a guest speaker that truly demonstrates the beauty of inner strength. Anja Lanfer has been an independent Healy World member since 2020, and since then she has completely turned her world upside down and even earned executive director ranking. She has accomplished so much in Healy World and beyond. Anja, welcome to Healy Horizon.
Hello Martina, and hello beautiful Healy World family. I'm super excited to be here today. My name is Anja Lanfer and I used to work in the field of special needs education. So pretty early on, I learned what people needed in order to thrive and to build their inner personal strength. But in the past, I felt like in a golden cage. And I always thought, there's got to be more to life, more adventure, more excitement, more special glimmer moments. That's when I met Healy, and my whole life has changed completely. With Healy, I have found something that excites my heart, that sparks my soul, and that enables me to be surrounded by like-minded people, like all of you, everyone who is listening right now. But now let's talk about inner strength. To me, inner strength is always relying on myself. I will always bet on myself. When everything falls apart, I know that I will always find a way. I know that I can achieve anything in this world, and so can you. Everyone. No matter which rocks life throws at your feet, you will always overcome them. You will always find a way. Business, especially network, brings out our worst weaknesses, the parts of ourselves that we try to hide, that we try to bury deep in the basement, so that nobody sees our flaws. But we human beings are, after all, social beings. We are deeply afraid of rejection because in our past we were dependent on a group to survive. If we were left behind from our group, we could not survive. So rejection, being left out, is one of the worst fears in our heart. So it's absolutely the worst. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Think of school, sports, PE lesson. In some games you had 2 teams, and the team leader of each team had to pick a name, a player for his or her team. And I remember little Anja standing there. Just remember the little you standing there in sports class, shivering. Because probably you weren't picked first. I wasn't, for sure, because I was not the best at sports. Being afraid that you would be the last to pick felt like so much rejection. It was so hurtful. And that's just one example in life. We have many of them. And here comes our business. It just hits us hard because we offer a product. We offer it to people because from the bottom of our heart we know that it works and that it has the power to change lives. But then, completely positive about our product, about the Healy, we hear a no. What? A no. And it hurts. It feels like rejection. So my number one tip to build inner strength is we need to learn that a no isn't the end of the world. We need to learn that a no is part of the process and that it's not a no to me or to you, but it's simply a no to an offer that we make. It's not personal, but it hurts. And we need to learn that it may hurt, but it's just part of the process. We have to go through it. Tip number 2, by accepting and really feeling those hurtful emotions, but most importantly, allowing them to pass away, pass through us, we recognize that our worth isn't dependent on other people's approval. We don't need a yes from somebody else, because a yes or a no has no influence on our self-worth, on our worth. It's just the small, insecure version of ourselves that fears rejection. It's not the strong, self-confident you that you are or that you are becoming. Tip number 3. We don't always feel self-confident. I don't always feel confident. A lot of times I don't feel self-confident, but we got the perfect little helper in our hands or around our necks. When I feel insecure and not unsafe, I use coaching analysis with the focus, I am safe, I am guided, and I am protected. And I trust that the universe will always catch me if I fall. And also 2 of my favorite programs are literally Inner Strength and to boost the confidence, the program Self-Confidence from the Soul Cycle. My next tip is 1 step at a time. Celebrate the little steps, the little pieces of success on your way. But always have a huge goal, a huge vision in your head, because your thoughts do become your reality. But by focusing on the little steps, we motivate ourselves and we motivate our team and we show appreciation and support towards their personal growth and to their performance. So by focusing on the little achievements, we give our team and ourselves the self-confidence that we need. And my last tip is, in the beginning I said I always bet on myself. But the last tip to grow more inner strength is to understand that you are not alone, that you are one of the big team, and that's one of the best thing about Healy. We are a big family. You're not alone. So always rely on yourself, but also on your team to have your back. And that should give you a lot of inner strength and trust, because we are one. We are. So thank you so much for having me and for giving me the opportunity to share my personal inner strength tips, and I wish everyone around the world a beautiful and most of all self-confident day.
Anja, your story and advice is incredible to me and to our entire community. I feel like there is so much for me to take away from your experience. So thank you again so much for joining us today. Now, dear Healy Horizon audience, what has been the most inspiring part of this episode for you? Let us know in the chat, and don't forget, type your responses to our questions for a chance to win one of the 4 awesome giveaway prizes. Moving right along, this next section is a perfect time to relax, watch, and enjoy. As you know, this April we entered the season of growth and closed the chapter of our past season of renewal. We've had some great moments over the last 3 months, and a handful of Healy World community members have really expressed the spirit of renewal. Here are some of our favorite highlights.
Me? Obsessed with you? Yes, I am.
Good morning, beautiful souls. I just want to give gratitude because I'm just so grateful that we have so many different tools on Mother Earth for us to use, for us to self-heal daily. And I don't know if you get outside every day or if you get your feet to Mother Earth, but just getting like 20-30 minutes of vitamin D of natural sun daily, going outside and just grounding your feet onto grass, onto beautiful Mother Earth, and just listening to the frequencies that are around us. So the bumblebees, the birds. We have so many ways to self-heal every single day, and they're free and they're natural through our breath, through meditation, through moving our body, through journaling, through releasing, through shaking.
If you believe in the power of frequency, vibration, and energy, then you need to know about this amazing frequency device called Healy. I use my Healy every single day as it supports me in so many incredible ways. I love that it's wearable and I can take it with me wherever I go, especially with the coil accessory. And it's just so exciting that we have access to this kind of ancient future technology.
Healy tiene diferentes grupos de programas que el Healy. Uno que me encanta poner cuando voy a trabajar o voy a dar alguna sesión es el de coherencia, porque precisamente te ayuda a estar en alineación con lo que estás creando, alinear tus pensamientos, tus intenciones, tus acciones, y el campo vibratorio que se genera es increíble para trabajar, para traer tus ideas a la luz, para hablar con más personas. Lo pones aquí cerca de ti y es todo lo que tienes que hacer.
After watching this, I can only say, dear Healy community, you are amazing. The good vibes you give back are such a big part of what makes us successful. We truly do appreciate all the highlights you send our way, and we cannot wait to see what the season of growth has in store for you. For your own chance to be featured, make sure you follow us on @HealyWorld official Instagram channels and share your stories both on Instagram and Facebook. That is all we have for you today. I hope you feel more energized and prepared for the challenges that come your way than ever before. Thank you again to our wonderful guest speakers. Your insights on inner strength have left us feeling so much more empowered. And before we go today, I want to leave you with one of my all-time favorite quotes. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed our time today, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.